I am Dr. Nolin Chirabo, and welcome to another learning moment. These moments really do excite me. So today we're going to talk about a fundamental topic, how to command presence in every physical engagement. Think about it. What is presence to you? Have you ever felt out of space simply by stepping into a room? You step into a room and you're wondering, what am I here? You get anxiety attacks, you get panic attacks, simply because you stepped into a room. Well, the key thing you need to learn is to build presence. So how do you command presence? When you talk about commanding presence, we're basically talking about the impact you have on people by your physical demeanor. When you walk into a room, you carry a presence with you. Do you know what kind of presence you carry? Are you cautious of the kind of presence you carry? Have you ever paid attention to the presence you carry when you step into a room? Well, if you've never paid attention, I want you to start paying attention. Moving forward, gauge yourself every time you step into a space, every time you step into a room, begin to assess the kind of presence that you carry with you. Are you the kind of person that when you walk in, people literally want to stop and notice you? Are you the kind of person that you walk in and nobody notices and life just goes on? Well, that's not a good thing, because for you to be able to close the right deals, to build strong relationships, for you to be heard, you need to command presence. And that doesn't mean you have to be aggressive. No, there are a couple of things that you can do to command presence. And in this video, I want to share a couple of practical tips that can help you to build presence and command it in every physical engagement. The most important thing you need to do in learning to command presence is to improve your posture. Posture is king. How do you stand? How do you sit? How do you express yourself when you're interacting with people? Research has shown that people that sit or stand tall tend to command more presence than people that sit in a slunken way. Are you cautious of your body language? Because your body language is giving away a certain kind of energy, and you need to be sure that that is the energy you want to propel in a room. So commanding presence starts with your posture. Now, posture is something that for many of us we do by default. However, you can train yourself to build a strong posture by being intentional in how you stand, by being intentional in how you sit. One thing you also notice is the way you sit or stand is going to shift the energy in your body. There are postures that will give you more energy, and there are postures that will drain the energy. My suggestion to you is to go for the posture that gives you more energy, more confidence, and then you begin to command a stronger presence when you are interacting with people. The second thing you need to pay attention to is eye contact. Coming from a Ugandan culture where many of us have not been nurtured to actually lock eyes with older people or lock eyes with people we consider senior, for many of us, eye contact is a struggle. However, in the business world, in the professional world, eye contact is very important. For you to build strong eye contact, you need to learn to look at people in a professional way. So gazing is different, staring is different. One of the things that you can do is to regulate your eye contact. Look at a person for a minute, look away and turn back, look away and turn back. That kind of pattern will help you to maintain eye contact. What other people do is look into the person's eyes, and instead of looking away, shift your focus from their eyes to maybe their cheeks or their mouth or their forehead, and then look back into their eyes. That kind of orientation will help you to be able to maintain eye contact without feeling uncomfortable. But that helps you to build and command presence, because people take you serious when you're able to maintain eye contact. Worse still, if you're making a presentation, you're speaking in public, it's important that you make eye contact with the people in your audience. The third thing in commanding presence is using positive body language. Are you aware of your body language? Every one of us has mannerisms. What are your mannerisms? What are the things you do that distract attention from you? The things you do that make people feel uncomfortable when you're having conversations with them. Well, I am a very expressive person, and for me, I've had to pay attention. I can wave my hands all over the place, and that is not a positive body language, because it takes attention away from me when I'm talking. So one of the things I've had to learn to do is to manage my hands when I'm talking to people. So that's why I want you to take note of what are your mannerisms, so you can actually think of ways to reduce those negative mannerisms that take away from your body language. And then simple things like folding your hands when you're talking to people can be code language. How you come off can either be positive or negative, and that will affect the kind of presence you create. So having a positive body language, your gestures, your facial expressions, your body movement is very important in commanding presence. So pay attention to the things you do unconsciously, because it could be taking away from your presence instead of affirming it. The fourth thing you can do in commanding presence is active listening. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And the one way for you to affirm that you care is by listening to people. Actively listening is not just hearing people, but it's paying attention to the details. And when we talk about active listening, listen with all your five senses. Don't listen to just what a person is saying, but what is their body language saying? What's the tone of their words? What are the emotions that you're reading between the lines? Because that is what makes you present or absent in a conversation. And when people notice that you are present, then they want to engage with you further. This could be business, this could be relational. Be present, actively listen, pay attention. Do not interrupt people. Do not listen to answer people, but listen to understand and listen to connect with a person that is communicating. Because when you do, you lock in, and that creates a moment where you're truly connected with this person. The fifth thing you can do in commanding presence is being aware of your tone. Avoid a monotonous tone. Nothing is more boring than a person that speaks like a radio frequency. I mean, people get bored and they're thinking, okay, yeah, whatever you're saying is interesting, but I need to change. So managing your tone also comes with managing your emotions. When you manage your tone, you're going to manage your emotions. If I want to exude high energy, then probably I'm going to project a little higher. And if I want to create a calm environment, I'm probably going to project lower. But also the pacing of my words, the pacing of my speech, all these things are important. And I know it can sound like a mouthful, but you know what? You can master these things with practice. Practice is going to make you perfect. So manage your tone. Ensure that your tone exudes confidence, that you're coming off as being assertive, but not aggressive. Because when you affirm yourself, when you assert yourself, people begin to sit up and listen. They sit up and pay attention to you. And that means you are commanding presence. The other thing you can do is being present in the moment. Being present in the moment means focusing on a situation. Have you ever had a conversation with somebody who, out of the blue, I mean, we're talking about food and somebody just goes like Ronaldo, ABCD, and you're thinking, wait a minute, are you still talking to us? Are you on phone, or are you somewhere in your mind? It's evident that person was absent-minded. Those things kill your presence. They make people not want to engage with you because people realize, oh, we're just wasting your time, or you're just wasting our time. Be in the moment. Flow with the conversation. Do not speak what you want to speak about, but read the room, read the energy, read what other people are talking about. Be more interested in what everybody else is interested in, more than just what you're interested in, because that way you command a presence that affirms that I am here, I am interested in you. And if it's a business deal, then it's actually a good position for you to hold. And lastly, the thing that you can do to command presence is be confident. Don't fake it. Build your confidence. Believe in yourself. Be sure of the things you're talking about. And confidence has a lot to do with authenticity. How do you show up? Are you authentic? Are you being yourself, or are you trying to imitate somebody? Because if you're a copycat, if you're imitating somebody, it takes away energy from your presence. So be authentic, believe in yourself, affirm yourself. And you know, it's okay to say, I don't know. Because some people feel like being confident means I know everything. No, I don't. Sometimes it's good as saying, I don't know. I'll research about it, or I'll get back to you on that matter. So be authentic, be confident, and that way you command presence that makes people want to engage with you, that makes people want to do business with you, that makes people want to relate with you. So 7 things you can do to boost your confidence is improve your posture, stand tall, sit tall, connect through eye contact when you're talking to people, keep your body language very positive, listen to people, and be aware of your tone, as well as being present in the moment and showing up as confident. In so doing, you will command a presence that will help you to close the deals you want to close, get the opportunities you want to get, walk through the doors that you want to walk through, because your presence is part of your brand and it's part of the signature. My name is Noeline Chirabo, and I look forward to hearing from you in terms of your experiences in our comments. Until next time, have a good day.